Coverage you can count on continues. This is News Channel 15's First News Weekend.
A Fort Wayne organization continues to promote healthy lifestyle choices to help improve people's fitness.
In just over a month, runners will hit the streets of Fort Wayne as part of the big Fort for Fitness Fall Festival. This morning, we're joined by the Director of Marketing and Community Relations, Carrie Reeb. So what's planned?
Good morning.
This has been growing and growing as we've
Yes.
seen it over the years. This year, bigger and better than ever?
Yep, big year. 2016 is our inaugural marathon, very first 26.2 miles that we've put on. And that evolved from people were wanting to run all three races that morning. And so that program grew, so we evolved that into a marathon for this year. We've also got the National 10K this year. RRCA chose Fort for Fitness to be the National 10K for 2016.
Wow,
We've got
awesome.
that going on. We've got brand new name brand race shirts, so big year.
You mentioned the people that want to do more than one. It's crazy to see the people that they'll run down there, finish one, run right back up the stairs
Yep.
and get out in the next line.
Can they still do that this year?
Yeah, they can still do that. We just we had them have a bid for that, and then we got them there. They can do that on their own. It would just be finishing a race and going back out to the start line.
Talk about some of the preparations that go into this, because I know basically once we closed the books last year, the prep was already underway for this year.
Yep, we're already talking about what we're going to do differently or new for this year. We've got committees working all year long. We've got we break it out to volunteer committee, race committee, expo committee. They're all working hard on their portion of the race. There's lots to do in each one.
There's a lot of people involved, especially all around the community. I mean, people are involved with this.
Right.
Chris loves community. We're always joking about how he likes to say the word community. But speaking
But it's
of
important.
community, a lot of people in our community
Right.
run this, and I love hearing the inspirational stories because everybody has a unique reason that they run. We've heard of people who have gotten married during this race. What are some of the stories that really stand out to you?
We've had a lot of people say they hated running, they knew they needed to do something to change their health, so they got into, I'm going to train for maybe the 4 mile this year. And they had great success losing weight and getting really into having fun with their friends and family, doing the race for the first time. Then maybe they set a goal to do a longer distance the next year. We see that all the time. So we see a lot of stories like that, a lot of families coming together and doing something fun around fitness.
That finish line right at home plate at the ballpark, I mean, you see the result of all that emotion. It's such a cool place to be. That's still the same. It can be a centerpiece of where the route will be this year, right?
Yes. Still finishing near home plate on Parkview Field. And then we've got all those people that even if you don't want to run, we've got 10,000 plus spectators that weekend coming out. We've got cheer signs ready for people to fill out and hold along the way. And just come out and support everyone.
And real quick, too, I wanted to go back to the fact that you mentioned we've got a full marathon. Take us through, where does that course go, 26.2 miles?
It follows the plan of the day. So our first race is the first race after the marathon is at 7. The 10K is at 7:30. So the marathon will run the 10K, and then they will run the half marathon course, and then they will run the 4 mile course, and then we've got that. The rest of that 2.7 miles added on to make their 26.2.
So really all through downtown.
Yes, so all through downtown, all the courses that everyone else will run on those in sequence.
To kind of wrap things up, what can people do to get ready for that? Registration still open?
Registration is still open, so make sure you're registered. We've been open since January 1st, so sometimes we've even got people like, I'm not, can you check for me? I think I registered early in the year, and now I'm getting, worried about it if I'm in or not. So get registered by September 19th is the big day that our price will go up a little bit, and then we'll have late registration through the Wednesday before the event. So get registered, everyone's training, and they're out there and hoping that the weather it gets a little bit better with the temperature and breaks and gets that last month of training in.
Sure. Carrie Reeb, thanks so much for coming in this morning. We're excited for the Fort for Fitness Fall Festival. That is happening on September 30th and October 1st.